What's good, homies? What's good? What's good? It's your man, Dr. BOA, back in the joint again. Peep game, man. I appreciate y'all joining me here again in the Alpha Sphere, man, where we train men on the principles of transferring the pimp game to the square world. Pimp principles, as a matter of fact, to the square world, man. So I appreciate y'all joining me in here, man. We're going to go ahead and chop it up. Let me run in here and holler at the homies right quick. Salute to all the homies in the building already, man. Let's give the people a few minutes to get in here. Salute to the homie KG3. Salute to you, bro. Action Jackson, what's up with you, man? Renzel, I see you, man. Young Man Hood, what's good, man? Appreciate the appreciate $2 super chat, Young Man Hood channel. Homie say great topic, fam. I live by this as well, for sure, man. Big Rich, what's up, man? Appreciate it. Israel Lewis, what up with you, man? Antoine Harris, what up, eh? Mr. Real Talk, what up with you, man? Crown King, what's up? I'm Self 7, what up with you, man? Damian Joe Levette, what's up with you, DJ? Meticulous, what's happening? Jorge Gill, what's up with you, man? Andrew Charles, what up, AC? Ripping that 504, what up with you, man? Kodum, what's happening, man? Vaughn, I see you in the building, man. YZF Dave, what up with you, homie? King Joy, what up, KG? Got a couple King Georges in here, man. That's what's up. Richard Links, what's up with you, man? Repping. June, what up with you, homie? Not Fit the Prince, what's happening with you, man? Still 314, repping that St. Louis, man. That's what's up, homie. Jose Navarro, what's good with you, man? Appreciate the $3 super chat. Cali Rude Boy, what's happening with you, man? Let's get the homies a few minutes to slide up in here with us, man. Before we jump off in this thing. Primal Fitness, what up, Prime? What's up with you, man? So, you know, man, first of all, let me clarify something. What qualifies me to even talk about this topic? What qualifies me to talk about any of these topics that I talk about when it comes to women? Well, let me tell you something. First of all, I don't have no problem getting women because I only talk to women that show me attraction confirmation. So I approach women, but my approach is never cold. So the odds of me, you know, I mean, I'm damn near, my record is damn near perfect, man. I mean, I'm up in the 90s, low 90s now, 91. Also, I don't have problems with women. When I get them, I don't have problems with them. I don't get flaked on. I don't get calls not answered and texts not returned. I don't get none of that. Now, a chick I may have to get on her ass, and she may be in her feelings for a minute. Of course, she may. Well, I'm gonna show him. I ain't gonna talk to him. He may do some shit like that, because there's gonna be some times where, yeah, her feelings gonna be hurt a lot until she buy into the program. Her feelings gonna be hurt a lot. So yeah, I ain't saying that she won't never, just not answer my call. But then I already know. So when I had to get on her like that, I don't even call her. I just don't worry about it. I let her get over her feelings, and then I keep it moving. Then we move on. But I'm talking about how niggas be doing when they talking about dating and getting women, and they be going through, hey man, I don't go through that. You know what I'm saying? My problem, I got one issue with women. That my issue is that they get too fucking emotional with me. You understand? They be head over heels in their emotions. They be stuck in their emotions all the time. You know, that's the history of my interactions with women, man. So that's what quantifies me. You understand? Because my success rate getting women, my success rate dealing with women. You understand? You don't hear me talk about problem with women because I don't have none. That's what qualifies me to talk about this topic. High Technique, what's up with you, man? Joyce Salikas, what up, GT? Elevated Mindset, what up with you, man? Oreo, I see you in the building, man. Nah, man, let's go ahead and get into this thing, man. We got enough of the homies in here, man. We ain't gonna sit in here too long, man, and hold off. Let me check my volume on my mic, man. How my mic sound, man? Can y'all hear me loud and clear up in here? D Flam, what up with you, man? Working that wrench. That's that boy. Hey, man, that boy, he'll turn to the Grinch on you, man. But you know, we don't really have to worry about that too much. B Mays, what up with you, man? S Johnson, what up? Mr. Man in Action, what's happening with you, man? So if y'all can hear me loud and clear, man, throw a one in the chat for me before we go ahead and jump into this thing. Elijah Cheney, what's happening, man? Okay, let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Now, the topic for tonight, man, is why you must ignore her words while forcing her actions. See, you can ignore a woman's words. That's easy to do. You can ignore whatever you want to do. But where the ism comes into play is forcing her actions. And I don't mean taking a stick and saying, hey, you better do this, I'm gonna knock you out. Nah, that's not what I mean. Now, if that's your thing, cool. But what I'm saying is I'm talking about forcing her actions by not accepting her words, not rewarding her words, not rewarding her lack of action, not rewarding her lack of engagement, not rewarding her lack of subtlety, not rewarding her lack of consistency. These are all issues that you're going to deal with if you deal with women, because women just have these things about them. They're going to be inconsistent. They're going to be all over the place. They're going to be overly emotional. There's a lot of things that just come with dealing with women naturally. It doesn't matter how cold you are. Doesn't matter how cold your game is. As a matter of fact, the colder you are, the more entrenched she is into you, the more these issues going to rear their ugly head, because the less control she going to have over her emotions. You know what I'm saying? Ice, what's up with you, Ice T? Salute to you, man. So the first thing I want to talk to you about is this, man. You got to understand that her confidence, this confidence that she shows and wears proudly, is false, man. Her confidence there ain't no such thing as a confident woman. I'm just going to be honest with you. There's no such thing as a confident woman. There's a such thing as a delusional woman. You understand? But there's no such thing as a confident woman, because they are too concerned about their physicality. They're too concerned about how they look. They're too concerned about how they don't look. They're too concerned about how their clothes fit. They're too concerned about how their toes look. They're too concerned about how their hair feels. They're too concerned about if their skin is smooth. They're too concerned about if their nails are straight. They're too concerned about everything. You can't be confident when you're concerned about everything, because you leave too much room for imperfection. And women actually believe that they can be perfect physically. And of course, this society does a lot to do that. And let me tell you where this comes from. It comes from her history of being pedestalized and prioritized by beta male simp manginas instead of being baptized and chastised by a real nigga. You see what I'm saying? They spend their lives being prioritized by beta male simp manginas, being pedestalized by beta male simp manginas. From the time they're young, from the time they're in high school, from they're in college on, they're always being pedestalized by beta male simp manginas. And so when the beta male gets in her head, and then another beta male gets in her head, and then another beta male gets in her head, and now she's got 4 beta males who've got in her head and between her legs, and now they've got her convinced that she's a queen, that she's the most beautiful woman that ever walked. A woman can look at herself in the mirror every day, look at her imperfections, feel bad about them, go out into the world, and these thirsty niggas will overlook all of her imperfections and chase her like she's beautiful. Whether she's beautiful or not doesn't really matter to these guys. They don't care if she's beautiful or not. They don't care if she's gained 50 pounds. They don't care if she's got stretch marks. They don't care about any of these things. They glorify these things. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman having stretch marks after she had a child, but if it ain't my baby, them ain't my stretch marks. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to accept those if that's not my baby. I don't have to look at those as a positive thing if that's not my baby. I don't care what marks you got from having another dude baby. I don't care about that. Them his marks to take care of, not mine. But these dudes don't think like that, so they overlook everything. A dude will come and give a chick accolades about, well, I know, you had his babies, and little stretch marks ain't nothing. You did have babies, so what? They ain't yours. See, these boys are chumps, and you got to think about it. Nothing that she does ever is too bad for these guys. They don't care about any of these things. So it's easy for a woman who internally feels like crap to externally feel amazing. Because there's always going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 55 guys who make her feel like she's a beauty queen. They will make a chick who is dumb as a box of rocks feel like she's a Rhodes Scholar. because all they're trying to do is get some sex, and they know the best way to get sex from a woman is to make her feel good about herself in your presence. Every man knows that. If you make a woman feel good about herself in your presence, man, then you got to pretty much talk yourself out of the loving. It's gonna be there for you. Demoris Rayford, what's good, bro? Appreciate the $5 super chat. Go Hot Black, what up? Andrew Charles, for sure. So these are the type of things that we had to think about. Now, let's talk about the reasons why you must ignore her words. That was just for clarification to talk about, to break down what we're dealing with. So we're not talking about, we're not in here living in a fantasy world where we're talking about, well, maybe some of, nah, man. What we got to understand is this. If female nature applies to all females, then other things apply. Then other things apply to all females. Now let's talk about this. Let's talk about the infatuation cocoon. I call it the infatuation cocoon. This is where a woman is so infatuated that she walls herself off from the rest of the world. You understand? She walls herself off from the rest of the world except those people that she seeks advice from. And let me tell you something about a woman. The majority of women don't seek advice from people who are smarter than them. They seek advice from people who are older than them. They seek advice from people who are, more, I guess, harder than them, more hood than them, more square than them, but not people that necessarily know more than they know. Not people who've been where they got to go. People who never made it where they got to go, but they're just older. Or they've just been in a certain environment longer. Women don't seek wisdom, understanding, and knowledge. They seek information that perpetuates the ideology that they already stand on. So when a woman is infatuated with you, it engulfs her. It engulfs her life. It engulfs her being. She becomes someone she doesn't even know. She becomes someone you damn sure don't know because you really don't know the original her. And what happens in that cocoon is she becomes a butterfly. She becomes someone else. She becomes a new woman. But let me tell you something about a butterfly. You strip the wings off and take the legs off, it's a caterpillar again. You see what I'm saying? That infatuation cocoon changes her and causes her to behave in a way that she wouldn't normally behave. That's why I say you have to give her the 90-day probationary period. Because that little slight butterfly change, she's only going to be in the cocoon for 90 days. 90 days, she's out of the cocoon. Now, you know what a butterfly is. So you know what went in that cocoon don't come out. You know that what went in is somewhere down in there. So what you got to do is wait it out and let the true her come out. Because let me tell you something. When you meet a woman, man, she is never who she says she is. She's never who she says she is. See, the infatuation cocoon makes her do everything in her power to try to become the butterfly that you want her to be. The problem is she doesn't know what you want her to be. See, women think there's a blanket idea of what men want. They think there's just one set of things that you could do and any man should love it. That's how they feel, man. That's how they think. But nothing could be further from the truth. So in that infatuation cocoon, she's willing to be whatever the hell, even if she can't do it. A woman will tell you she can cook, man, and she can't do nothing but boil hot dogs. But while she's telling you she can cook, she'll be out there buying cookbooks and shit and calling her grandmama and her mama trying to find recipes and going to MarthaStewart.com and trying to buy a cooking class. Man, I had a chick, man, go take cooking classes on me, man. Tell me she can cook. Tell me she could burn in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Tell me her mama told her, her grandma told her that the way to a man hard through his stomach. So she knew she was going to learn to burn. So she got culinary chef skills. Come to find out, man, that chick had went and took cooking lessons on me, man. She had went and took cooking classes. I'm talking about a shitload of them too. She couldn't cook at all. But she went and did it because she told me she could. Little did she know, I didn't care if she could cook or not. It didn't matter to me. At all. So you got to understand this, man. When she's in that infatuation cocoon, you got to not share too much information because she'll embody whatever the hell you tell her you want. So, certain questions like, what are you looking for in a woman? I ain't never telling a woman that. What's the top 5 qualities that you think make a good woman? I don't know. I never met a good woman. I don't know. Maybe you'll be the one. Maybe after this, I could take some of your qualities. The next person asks me, I can tell them, well, this, because I don't know. I never met one. You understand what I'm saying? So when the infatuation cocoon occurs, you gotta withstand that, because then comes the emotional vacuum. Now, what's the emotional vacuum? She is totally sucked up in an emotional space. Now, in the infatuation cocoon, you can't believe none of the woman say, man, she doing everything in her power to try to please you. She just met you, but she doing everything in her power to present herself as the type of woman that you would want. How are you gonna take her word on anything? If she says she can cook, make her cook you a 5-course meal. If she says she can fly a plane, let's go down to the airport. If she says she's sitting on $200,000, let's go to the bank. And I know some beta male semi are gonna say, what the BOA? Don't you think that's a little bit early to be trying to go to the bank? No, I think that's a little bit early for her to be blowing my brains and catching every drop. If she could do that, early on, then guess what? We can go to the bank. So the emotional vacuum, man, is really the part where you probably should drop most of them, because they're not going to pay, just depending on how strong the emotional vacuum is. If the emotional vacuum is making her illogical, she's already illogical, making her just unreasonable, just making every thought unreasonable, then, man, how can you believe anything she says? Her action. Hey, man, ain't no woman never been able to tell me she loved me, and I'd be like, okay, baby, cool. Ever. Love is an action verb. She got to show me something. If she can't show me nothing, then don't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me what you can't sell me. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the real talk. If I say I need 50 of them things and you got 50, where they at? Oh, they're close by. It is close by. You got the money? Yeah. It's close by too. It's close by too. That thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, man, another reason that you got to ignore her words, man, because of the sex starvation tactic. When a woman is sex starved, man, she's out her damn mind. Literally. She can't think straight when she's sex starved. And this is the thing. If you alpha as fuck and you get in her head, man, she literally ain't gonna want to give it up to nobody else. She gonna flirt with some niggas. She might tease some niggas. I mean, because her sexual energy is strong, man. I mean, she's on sexual edge. But when it come down to getting that itch scratched, man, she don't want nobody to scratch that itch but the alpha that got the itch started in the first place. So a lot of boys be out here, man, thinking that they finna get some play, thinking they finna get, thinking they finna get it in, thinking they finna, thinking they living their best life, man, and they don't even understand, man. That chick already got her eyes on the man that she want to knock the bottom out of. Listen, man, when she want the stuff and knocked out that Ed McMuffin, man, it ain't but one player finna come through and do that for her. You know what I'm saying? She might let you cats go down on her. She might let you play in it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And if you lucky and catch her on the right day at the right time, man, she might even let you fall in it. You understand? But the thing is, man, the energy that you looking for, it ain't gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing you got to understand. I don't care how you lay it down. If the energy connection ain't there, man, you just a fill-in, homie. You just a stopgap. And so when she's in that sex starvation mode, man, she is really, really out of her mind. If you never been around a woman, man, who really wanted you badly, man, you know what I'm saying? Before you ever touched her, when you touch her, man, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts, man. I'm talking about. I'll be honest with you, man. Shit, it's gonna rank up, man. Probably in your top 5, man. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna rank in your top 5 experiences. I can almost guarantee it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I be having experience that had to knock some out of my top 5. Be looking like, damn. Now which one of these I'm gonna knock out the top 5? Oh shit. Hey, Lorel, you got to go. So that's really how it goes down, man. You know what I'm saying? The thing is this, man. When a woman has sex on the brain, it's kind of like a dude with sex on the brain. These dude that be talking about sex, 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 let's go get some sex, let's go get some more sex. If you want to get more sex, man, listen to them niggas talk. They ain't got, that's the only thing they talk about that makes sense. Everything else they talk about, man, makes no sense. It literally makes no sense when you listen to these niggas talk. You know what I'm saying? They make absolutely no sense, man, because they got sex on the brain. They sex starved, man. You know what I'm saying? They're addicted, man. When you're addicted to it, man, it's the same thing as a woman being sex starved. But the problem is, these dudes claim they get 50 women, so they can't be sex starved, but they act like they are. Somebody lying. So all she want to do is talk about things, man, they're going to lead to some sex, or talk about some sex, or she's going to try to figure out a way to get it back there. She can't even think straight. So how in the hell you going to listen to her? She don't know if she lying or telling the truth. Another thing, man, about the sex starvation tactic, man. This is another thing. You also have to think about this. Sometimes, just sometimes, a chick could be she'll be so uptight, so sexually uptight, man, that she'll start to vent, she'll start to lash out emotionally. You know what I'm saying? If a woman is sex starving, I know she want me to get with her, man, and you know, and I'm starving her out, man. Then you know, man, I mean, she may say, she may tell me, fuck you, or she may tell me, you know, she may tell me she hate me. You know, she may tell me, you know, that, you know, she may tell me, she may say I'm scared of her. She may say anything. But these are the circumstances that you're in. You be like, damn, if she'll say all that and not mean it, she don't mean nothing she say. You know what I'm saying? Man, a woman don't mean nothing she say. Just look at it like that. She don't mean nothing she say. She's just saying what the hell she needs to say, man, to get you off her back. That's if you want. And we alpha. So we talking about niggas who get on their back. Niggas who get on their case when something go down. She just gonna say whatever, man. She don't mean nothing she say, and she don't know if it's honest or a lie. She just open her mouth and whatever pours out. Jose Navarro, appreciate the $5 super chat, man. Homer say fantasies make these men bend to the knee. I hear girls say their relationship is going great. Then the next day they say they need therapy. No consistency. One of the main things, and we're gonna get to that later on. Pastor Coleman, what's up? Great as unpublished poet, what's up, man? Shaheem Layla, what up with you, man? Justin, what up? Pablo, what's up? Kobe, what's up, man? Elijah Cheney. SO, what's up, man? Man Cave Vlogging Channel, appreciate $2 super chat, bro. Manuel's Life, what's up? Oh, this is Alphasphere, man, not the Manosphere. So, another thing, man, is this. You got to look at this. The non-acceptance backlash. Now, I deal with this non-acceptance backlash a lot. Because once I get to a certain point, I realize, man, that a woman can't benefit my life, man. Then I just put her in no man's land. I put her in a zone where I still talk to her. I still chop it up with her, but she's still gonna be stuck in that zone right there. She can't get out. You know what I'm saying? She can't make it no further than that. She got to really show me. I got to see something magical for me to pull out of that. I just put her in there. I put her in there as a cool down phase. You know what I'm saying? I like to give a woman a cool down space, man. So I ain't got to worry about her, you know, doing that crazy, man, because I drop her. I give her a little cool down. I give her a cool down area. I call it the no man's land. You know what I'm saying? And when this non-acceptance, but when she realized that whatever she has tried to convince you with the infatuation cocoon or the emotional vacuum or the sex starvation tactic, whatever she's tried to convince you of, going through that point, when she sees that you have not accepted any of it, man, then she gets into negative emotions. You know how they say misery loves company? A woman who can't have the man she truly wants is miserable. And she wants to try to make that man miserable. So she'll say something crazy. She'll text something crazy, or you know, she'll text something. She just all over the place. And what you have to do, man, at that point right there, this is when ice comes into play. You know what I'm saying? This is when ice comes into play. When anything is hot, you put ice on it. You know what I'm saying? When anything's swollen, you put ice on it. You know what I'm saying? Her swollen ego and her hot temper, man, put ice on it. So the non-acceptance, and the crazy thing, the non-acceptance backlash is quickly followed by the craziest thing you've ever heard in your life. Compliance while crying. And it is exactly what it sounds like. Compliance while crying. This is an attempt to pull on your at your emotional heartstrings. This is an attempt to pull on your heartstrings. See, you can never believe anything a woman says when she's trying to pull you into an emotional space, because she don't know what it takes, if anything, could pull you in that emotional space. So she's gonna try everything, and she's gonna be crying while she does it. She's going to pour out her undying love for you, and she's going to and tell you how amazing you are, and how she could that there's you just you're a godsend, and you're the most amazing man ever, and all of these things. And then the next day she may be talking about, well, I hate you, you're mean, and you're not considerate, and you don't care about anybody but yourself, and all the shit that she already know about you. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be like a brick hit her in the head with it. It's gonna hit her like a ton of bricks. Oh, this nigga is really selfish. This nigga is really self-prioritized. This nigga really don't care about nothing. This nigga really gonna have multiple women. This nigga really will just don't have no emotional attachment. This nigga really don't love me. This nigga really don't care if I don't never give him no pussy. This nigga really don't care if I don't never give him no brain. He don't care. This nigga don't care what I tell anybody. He just don't care. When that shit hit her like a ton of bricks, and man, shit, bro, let me tell you something. She understands then that, oh, I better keep this nigga. Then she goes into compliance while crying. She's in panic mode. She knows she's about to lose out on the best thing that ever happened to her. You see what I'm saying? She knows this. She knows she's about to lose out on something that's going to make her life miserable if she actually loses out on it. So then it comes to crying, the compliance, the crying, the compliance, the crying. But you're so amazing, please, we can work this out. We could, just call, let's just talk about it. Let's just, the compliance while crying. And you know what, bro? Let me tell y'all something. D. Fleming, appreciate the $3 super chat, man. Like the homie said, bang that like. Let me tell y'all something, man. We got 192 watching, man. 70. I don't really give a fuck, man, about them likes, man. Y'all niggas ain't got to hit the like, man. Y'all can hit it if y'all want to. You know what I'm saying? The homie D. Flim still gonna shout at y'all about it, man. But hey, man, I ain't sweating them likes, man. Cause let me tell you something. I had a video, man, that had 480. I think it had 480 likes and no dislikes. Some fool just had to come look at it and say that nigga got 480 likes and no dislikes. Somebody just had to hit the dislike. So, man, I look at it, man. I ain't even sweating them likes and dislikes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never did care about them. You know what I'm saying? It's just cliche. I just do it because everybody else do it. Let's hit the like, man, hit the like button. So I really could care less, man. Likes don't matter to the algorithm. So not really. Not enough for me to care about. So when you think about these things, man, you have to understand this. With the compliance while crying, it is simply her last ditch effort to repair that which she has willingly damaged, willingly yet unknowingly, if that makes sense. She did the thing she did willingly, said the thing she said willingly, but she didn't know the damage that was going to be done, because she really, at this point, at compliance while crying, this is the point she really believes that you are who you say you are. It took her all these steps: the infatuation cocoon, the emotional vacuum, the sex starvation tactic, the non-acceptance backlash. And then when we get to compliance while crying, after the non-acceptance backlash, and she sees that backlash didn't waver you at all, didn't make you waver, didn't make you move from left, didn't make you do anything but keep forward in the way you said you were, then the compliance while crying, the worry comes, the fear comes. You know what I'm saying? So then we go into this, man. These are some of the things that you have to understand. After that, then she goes into the wave cap mindset. Now, the wave cap mindset, I call this the wave cap mindset because, a wave, how waves in the head, they just go up and down, which on the sea makes her ship rock back and forth. That's what she does. She's in the wave cap mindset. She just goes back and forth. Back and forth from I love you, I hate you. I love you, I hate you. You're the best, you're the worst. You're a god, you're a monster. You're a king, you're a peasant. You're this, you're that. You're emotionless, you're too emotional. Everything is opposite. Like, from day to day, sometime in the same day, Everything is opposite. See, when these boys be talking about they have a problem with women, man, boy, I do not have, I don't know what the hell they be talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they be talking about, man, when, she treat me bad and, they extract my resources and, she used me and all that. Man, I don't understand that. I don't understand that, man. SJ3, what's good, brother? Appreciate the $5 super chat, my brother. Appreciate you being in the joint, man. Rich Gang, man. The mod squad is building up in here. Stunner Logs, appreciate the $10 super chat, bro. I'm gonna say salute to BOA. Thanks for always filling our cups. Salute to the Alpha Brethren who took out the time to be up in here tonight. For sure. Everything that brother said, man. That's real talk. So now you have to understand this. This is the main thing you must understand. This is really the main reason you can't listen to her words. And you got to always remember this, brother. And the nigga after you gonna have to remember it too. But the nigga after me, he gonna get a hell of a woman. You know what I'm saying? If a woman able to stay on my team for any period of time, man, I'm gonna build her up to be something. You know what I'm saying? Just being in my presence gonna build her up to be something. That's if she's not in that no man's land. If I gotta while around that no man's land, then she just gonna be over there. Other than that, man, she gonna become an amazing woman, and that brother gonna fall into something and be like, damn, got myself something. No thank you cards necessary, nigga. But this is the main thing you got to think about, man. A woman has only developed in her lifetime. She has only developed into what the men from her past have made her. Whatever they made her, whatever they suppressed, whatever they promoted, whatever they shaped, whatever they washed away, whatever they built up, whatever they tore down, whatever they influenced, whatever they cursed, whatever they blessed. A woman can only be the sum of what the men in her past have made her. And what does that tell you? That tells you that them niggas was beta male, simple vaginas. We've already established that. That's why she's so confident. That's why she ain't looking at her life and her failed relationships as failures, because she's confident, because she can look at her life and see how many times beta male, simple vagina has pedestalized her. But the majority of these women have spent time there in the past with beta male, simple vaginas. Some of them even down to their fathers with beta male, simple vaginas. So the fact that she's only developed into what the men from her past have made her means that she'll tell you all the things she'll do, all the things she knows, all the things she feels based on what the last dude left her for. A woman would tell you, I cook, I clean, I wash your clothes. She'll tell you, I wash your car. She'll tell you, I go work 5 jobs. She'll tell you all that. And then you kind of find out she don't do none of that. That's all the shit the last man left her for. And so now she want to go hard the next time. She want to make sure that doesn't happen right there. So all those things, she going to come bring you that. Whether she know if you like them or not, she don't really care if you like them. She just going to bring you those things because she know that she just got left for those things. And a woman don't want to get left twice for the same things, brother. I'm telling you. So a woman who got left because she didn't get a brain, the next man she get with, he going to get his fill of good brain. You understand? He going to get his fill of good brain, homie. And that's real talk, man. And it seems like a really simple thing to see, man, but that's just not, it's just not a reality, man, because Cass is out here looking for Mrs. Right. Like Cass is, you can find Mrs. Right. You just got to put 3 women together. You can have a perfect woman if you put 3 of them together. I'll be honest with you. If you pick the right 3 and put them together, man, you got a bad chick. You got a bad chick that can cook. She clean. She smart. She witty. She classy. She hood. She'll get down with the get down. You know what I'm saying? Or she'll get in touch with her lawyer friend when things go down. You got to understand, man, that you cannot. That there is no Mrs. Right. There is none of that. You got to look at everything for what it's based on, because it don't matter. And let me tell you something. Just, you notice I didn't say what the men from her past have taught her, because a lot of these women weren't taught nothing by the men from their past. They don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Any woman who was in a relationship with a man long term and she ain't head over heels over him right now, she might move on to somebody else, but if something happened to that man, she won't drop everything she doing and go there. then I'm telling you what's real, man. She wasn't taught nothing. She only has developed in her life into what the men from her past have made her. So she'll tell you all the things she'll do based on what the last man left her for. And man, that's as real as it gets right there, man. It don't get no realer than that, man. NYC Vibe, I see you. Jose Navarro, appreciate the $5 super chat. Homie say this is a battle not against the women, but what a woman really means to a man. There it is, man. Like Jose said, man, it has nothing to do with them. It's about their value. What's their value? Man, let me tell you something, brother. Let's take a little segue right quick. We're about halfway. Let's take a segue. Homer just said something interesting. King Terry said, can't believe Wiz tried to wife up. Now, he ain't tried to, he wifed up. He can't believe Wiz wifed up Amber Rose. Then she had 21 Savage out there doing that slut walk. Let me tell you something, man. Amber Rose is the equivalent of Erykah Badu on these niggas. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to know, if you want to see some powerful, if you want to see pussy power, you look at what Erykah Badu does to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? That girl got some power in between them thighs, man. You know what I'm saying? She had that boy Carmen on the album cover dressed up like the Nutcracker. Nigga had on a full soldiers. Nigga had on a full monkey suit, a full Nutcracker band monkey suit, looking like the little drummer boy. And you know, niggas on there just looking like a clown. And you see how she turned 3 stacks out. That woman draws a manhood out of him. That man, it takes years for a nigga to refine himself. Literally. She put that monkey on folks, man. And Amber Rose doing the same thing, man. Like Wiz wifed her up, bro. He wifed her up, dropped the seed in her. And now she got his little boy over there painting his goddamn fingernails and toenails for a fun day. You know what I'm saying? She turning that boy into a transgender man right before that man's face. And then you look at how she did 21. Man, got that boy out there holding a sign, man, talking about, I'm a slut too. I'm a hoe too, man. Come on, bro. Even if you are, nigga, you don't stand out there with that sign, that nigga couldn't help it, man. That girl got that yonky. I call it that yonky. That yoni monkey. She got that yonky, boy. Shit, I met a chick, man, try to put that yonky on me, man. I knew it was that yonky, though. I knew it was that yonky. I was liking her too much. Like her energy was too positive. You know what I'm saying? Her energy was too positive, but she had ill feelings toward the last nigga she was with. And I was like, hold up. I mean, she had some ill feelings. You know what I'm saying? She has some ill feelings toward the nigga. And I was like, hold up. There ain't no way a woman that's embodying them ill feelings like that, man, got this type of positive energy. It's impossible. It don't matter how cold I am. I know I'm cold, nigga, but I'm also logical and reasonably prudent. Man, she had, man, it was that energy, man. She had that yonky. Shit, I wasn't finna run up in that. Ain't no way. She had that yonky, man. Pretty. I'm telling my man, just fucking, I drew her myself pretty. Skin flawless. Teeth flawless. I mean, I'm talking about, man, the type of things that really mean beauty. You know what I'm saying? Perfect lips. Cat eyes. You know I love them cat eyes, man. Like fucking slim, thick, but almost petite. Listen, bro, I'm talking about throat. But her, man, something was wrong. She had that yoni. Nigga, I would have been on here right now with some shoulder pads, a fur kilt, and a Joy Washington wig. Talking to y'all, man, talking about this game. Talking about how to turn, how to apply pimp principles to the square world, and out here looking like a nut. You know what I'm saying? That's how she would have had me. Yeah, I mean, you could say that high technique, that maybe they just weak, but you got to look at it like this. It don't matter how strong you are. If you go to a place that God don't want you, you ain't got no strength. Your strength comes from the Most High. So if you go in the direction that the Most High don't want you to go in, it don't matter how hard you are. It don't matter how strong you are. You're going to get broken down. It's possible, though. It's possible just because of their weakness. That is a possibility, bro. I ain't going to lie to you. That's a possibility. And then, it's the same thing, man, with them same thing with them Kardashian girls, man. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with them Kardashian girls, man. Man, they got that yoni. I'm telling you, man, they got that yonky. They got that yonky donkey, man. Mr. Jackson, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. I'm gonna say salute Dr. BOA in chat. Beware of those female energies that will lead you to ruin. I'm telling you, man, because this is what'll happen, man. It'll pull you out of your zone. You know what I'm saying? It'll pull you out of your zone because you don't recognize the energy. You think you just chilling with the woman, but it's energy that's attacking your masculinity. I don't care how strong you are. God give you discernment to stay away from that. Like that chick that I'm talking about with that yonky. Hey man, listen, man, if I'd have hit that chick, man, yeah, I'd have enjoyed it. It'd probably been one of the best. It'd probably been in my top 2 experiences, but I would have been different, bro. I'd have been, man, boy, I've been a praying nigga then, boy. So let's get back to this thing, man. What we're talking about, man, is why you must ignore her words while forcing her actions. Now, we've already covered the infatuation cocoon, the emotional vacuum, the sex starvation tactic, the non-acceptance backlash, the compliance while crying, and we've also covered the wave cap mindset. And the last thing we discussed was she only has developed into what the men from her past have made her. So she'll tell you all the things she'll do based on what the last dude left her for. All right, let's move on. You got to keep this in mind, man. And this is the reality. This why when I'm talking to a woman, man, she need to shut up and just listen. I'm not finna have no discussion with no woman. I'm finna tell her something, and she just gonna listen. If I don't need to know something from her, and if I don't ask her something, if I don't need to know something from her, man, she don't need to talk. She don't know enough. Let me tell you something, man. She really has no idea what the hell she's talking about, no matter what the damn subject is. Women don't know what the hell they be talking about, man. Everything they talk about either hinges on gossip, emotion, lack of information. If she didn't learn it in school, man, she don't know it. I'm just being honest with you. If she didn't learn it in school, she don't know it. I'm not finna listen to no woman talk, man, because man, bro, you ain't never finna see, like the homie said, man, you ain't never finna see me on no panel, man, talking back and forth with no women. If I'm on a panel, man, I'm gonna be on there, man, there's gonna be a chat room with them, and they're gonna be talking. I'm gonna be talking to a women's group, and they just gonna be listening. And when it's time to ask questions, then they can ask questions. But man, I'm not finna be in no situation, man, where I'm sitting having no long drawn out discussion, man, or I'm sitting in a position, man, where dudes going back and forth with chicks, man. Let me tell you something, bro. I say again, she really has no idea what the hell she's talking about, no matter what the subject. She just don't know what she's talking about. Like she ain't got no opinion on nothing because opinions are based on information. She ain't informed. She damn sure ain't finna make no integral decisions. She ain't finna make no important decision making. I mean, come on, bro. They ain't gonna let her make. Come on, man. Let's be realistic, bro. Ain't none of us gonna do that. We know we're not gonna do that. And that's the reality of it, man. And so when you hear dudes, man, tell my man, you gotta, I gotta run it by my old lady. What you gotta run it by her for, fool? You gotta run it by your old lady, right? Come on, man. You must be living off her. You know what I'm saying? And even with that, man, I tell cats, I'll tell be like, man, I live with her, man. I'm like, so? You can still dominate. See, this is the thing. I tell a man like this, man. If you and your woman cohabitating, man, you can still dominate. You can still control the situation. Just don't never let her feel like, man, that you won't leave. That's all you got to do. Now, don't use it as a beta male simp, man, trying to threat where every time she do something, I'll leave you, don't it? Don't make me leave you. No, don't do that right there. But whenever she do something, man, worthy of that, man, you bounce. Even if you just got to bounce for a week, man, bounce for 3 or 4 days. Bounce for 3 or 4 days, man, don't talk to her. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of it, man. You gotta. She just don't know what the hell she talking about, man. About nothing. Man, let me tell you something. If I'm having a conversation with a chick, man, one of my chicks, hey man, before she even talk interrupt me, man, she gonna ask me, ask me, can she say something? She said, Daddy, may I say something? May I say something? Daddy, may I say something, please? May I ask you a question, please? That's how it's gonna have to. That's how it's gonna have to be. And if she can't do that right there, man, she don't need to be around me, bro. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no control. That's me. That's the person that needs to be talking. And when the person that needs to be shut up needs to talk, then man, you know that's just how it's got to go. Another thing is this, man. You got to understand this. Her interpretation of your words and everything else, pretty much, is tainted with her unrealistic expectations. So no matter what you say, no matter what you tell her, no matter how you try to instruct her, her unrealistic expectations and this idea that she knows how to retain, how to receive and retain information properly is going to make everything she says be the opposite of what you said. Man, let me tell you something. I done told a chick something so simple before, man, and she just couldn't get it. Couldn't. And when she finally said, I got it, I said, let me see, show me. And she still didn't have it. She just couldn't interpret what the hell I was saying, man. Reginald Horton, what's good, bro? Appreciate the $10 super chat. Homer said I split all the bill with the woman and ended up financially worse than I am, paying all the bills in my own space. And I know it's all due to that negative energy. That's, man, perfect. If this was a regular video, man, I'd pin that coming to the top. Peace of mind is priceless. I say peace of mind is priceless. Let me tell you something. Anytime a woman does anything that you can even perceive as an attack on your peace of mind, you got to drop her. I ain't talking about put on ice, man. I'm talking about drop her. You know what I'm saying? You got to drop her permanently. And I ain't talking about for play either. You got to do it in a real way, man. Whatever she hears, any information, man, you ever had one bring some information to you, man, ask you a question about something she heard, man, and the way she worded it makes it sound like a kindergartner, man. I never do that. How many times do you say something and sound like a damn kindergartner? It's because her interpretation of your words and everything else is tainted with her unrealistic expectations. Another thing is this, man, all women are overly emotional. But to the alpha, she functions on 100% emotional wave. Let me tell you something, man. And this is real talk. I don't know if any of you men have ever experienced this, man. I'm talking about a woman who's 100% of the time on an emotional way. I mean, it doesn't matter what time of day you see her, she's in those emotions. It doesn't matter, you know, what the hell is going on. It could be a great day. It don't really matter to her, man. She's on a 100% emotional way, which means that she cannot receive logical, reasonable, prudent information and process it. Not properly. It's always going to be some loopholes. There's always going to be some reason to, you know, something that need to be fixed. Something, man, let me tell you something, bro. To me, that's one of the worst parts, man. You know, a woman being on that 100% emotional wave, man, I can't really handle that, man. Because it's going to be volatile. You never know where the hell she's going to come from, man. I can't handle that, bro. Yeah, that ain't me right there. You know what I'm saying? That ain't me. So let me tell you something, man. And this is something else you got to realize. Women in the square world, just regular women out here, are hardly ever honest about their true self-value. Anytime you meet a woman and she tells you something great about her SMV, or about her sexual attractiveness, she is lying. She is exaggerating. Because you know what happens? Women who really, really feel that way don't talk about how fine they are. You see what I'm saying? So a woman in the square world just won't be honest about, you know, her true self-value, her self-perceived worth. She just can't do it. And it's simply because no one makes her do it. See, let me tell you something about a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a real hoe now. Out there in the game. A hoe knows she knows she's a hoe. She ain't gonna try to act like she's a hoe and you supposed to treat her like a queen. She ain't gonna act like she's a hoe, but you're supposed to wife her up and marry her. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna say that. She is what she is, and she wants you to accept her just like you want her to accept you. But these chicks in the square world, they different. They want to act like nothing that they've ever done makes them less qualified. News flash. News flash. The young tender is more valuable than the wall banger. I say again, the young tender is more valuable than the wall banger to almost every man alive. Unless a man just have a preference for wall bangers, man. And that's the reality of what we're talking about, man. No, and I'll tell you this too, man. She thinks wrongly now, that she is aware enough to have an opinion on everything. Now, let me tell you what that means. A woman feel like she needs to have an opinion on everything. You tell her, hey, Shot, I don't want your opinion on this. She get in her feelings because she thinks she's supposed to have an opinion on everything. Well, let me tell you something. When you think about her always thinking she has an opinion, that means she never listens enough to learn anything. Like she just doesn't listen. She doesn't want to learn. She wants to stay stuck in that mindset that she believes in. It don't matter, man. If it don't really matter what it is. I do know this, that she'll never listen enough to learn anything necessary, anything pertinent, anything important. So, that's the reality of what we're talking about tonight, man. Like I said, man, I came in here, man. I wasn't gonna stay in here too long. Just want to come here and knock out a couple of things, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you this, man, her confidence, as I stated in the beginning for some of you guys who weren't here, her confidence is a false flag based on her history of being pedestalized and prioritized by beta male simp manginas instead of being baptized and chastised by a real nigga. And that's the reality of it, man. So look at here, homies. We're gonna go ahead and slide on out this thing, man. I appreciate everybody coming through. It's been real in the field, man. It's been real in the field. I appreciate it, homies. We're gonna try to keep these things short, man. Hour, 15 minutes, man. So hey, man, everybody who showed up to Patreon today, man, I appreciate it, man. It was I like doing it that way, man. I just drop the content pack on every Friday, man. I think that was gravy, man. Got some good responses from it, man. So I think it was gravy. So, hey, I appreciate everybody coming through. D Flam, man, SJ3, man. Who I appreciate the brothers coming through with the Wrench, man. YMC, PUBG City, Pastor Coleman, H22. I see y'all, man. So look at here, man. We're gonna go ahead and slide on up out of here, man. Avoid the haters, avoid the fakers, avoid the betas. And it's always alpha up, betas down. Hey, yo, man, go join the Thump Chasers channel, man. I got a new Thump Chaser fishing video coming up, man, tomorrow, man, in the morning. I already got it queued up, man. It's gonna load up early in the morning, man, by 6 o'clock. So y'all be looking for that, man. New Thump Chaser episode, man. Called All Crappie this time. So y'all check that out, man. Cali Rude Boy, I appreciate the $10 super chat, man. No doubt, McFrisco. Gotta keep that heat on the cedar, man. Jorge Gill, man, no doubt, bro. I appreciate it. Appreciate you joining, man. So, man, let's get on out of here, man. We're gonna peace.